right? But we're reading from my novel, Building a Coven, and so I'll pick up where I left off. As they depart, Asa and John from the gorge approach. I don't recognize him until he says, "Hey, you remember me from the gorge?" Excitement as I hug them both. "Asa, John, what the fuck? What's up, guys? You did Shoreline, right?" John replies, "Yeah, it was awesome. Got your General Forsyth." Nice. I got one years ago. It's always nice to get a narration song. Now, Asa. Yeah, but there wasn't really a story. It was just, oh, there it is, the famous bird. I nod. Yeah, they've done that the last few times they've played it. Where's Andrew? John. He's around. No, Asa. A friend of his got wheeled out yesterday in a stretcher. Went into convolutions. Oh, shit. Is he... okay? We don't really know him, but I think so. You think he went too hard? All but guaranteed. It's difficult when you're younger, as far as pacing. Yeah, Asa says. I've been trying to not eat too much dose this weekend. Yeah, me too. Just seems like you have to keep taking more and more. I know it. That last night at the gorge, I had to eat like 5 hits to get a buzz. Mutual nods of recognition. Do you have anything? Yeah, I've been eating mushrooms and Molly all weekend. Some dose too, but not like in Washington. I pull out a small bag of MDMA. Full disclosure, I found this bag on the ground right here, but I've been doing it. It appears to be clean. You're welcome to have some. No fentanyl? Not enough to kill me, at least. He takes the bag, does a quick once-over to ensure his security, opens the bag, licks his pinky finger, dips it into the bag, and swallows the drug stuck to his finger. He breathes laborious as though he swallowed something bitter. Spoonful of sugar indeed. Thanks, dude. No problem. I had a really great time hanging out with you guys. Yeah, John says, we should do that every time we get together. Let's do it. Asa says, we'll boogie. You sure? Now, John. We'll see you again, I'm sure. We all hug. We'll see you inside. Have a great show, guys. These are the moments you treasure, where disparate demographics spread across socioeconomic conditions all commune together under the banner of live music and camaraderie, in fellowship, brotherhood, and love. A guy approaches wearing a train conductor outfit. Pickles leaps up and hugs him, turns around and with her arm on his shoulder says, "Everyone, this is Landon. He's from Seattle as well. Good-looking, average-looking guy. Scruffy, darker shag hair. Not long, not short. Average build and height. Glasses." He looks to Max and hugs him. "Nice to see you again." I extend my hand and he shakes it. "Ethan, nice to meet you." Pickles points. "This is my friend Patrick. He and this other guy," another point, "John, are both from Boston as well." He shakes both hands in order. First Patrick, then John. Eye contact. Affirmative nods. "Nice to meet you both." "Were you at the gorge too?" "Of course." "Those shows were great. Best camel spit ever." By default. The dihedral pitch of refraction shows dusk approaches. The venue is open. "You guys want to go inside? Get a good spot?" "Cheap swag, swinging dick earrings. I'm going to stay out a little longer. I'm almost sold out, but I'll meet you guys inside." "Okay," Pickle says. "Let's roll." We head into the venue and adopt a good spot, middle of the floor. Another conductor matching Landon passes by, and we take the obligatory picture and offer our mutual adoration of his impeccable fashion sense. My thoughts all weekend have been low, wondering where I belong. Everyone is wonderful I've met in these rare instances of community, but as always, they will drift away. I will lose touch, don't know how, but it always goes this way. Friends emerge, they distill to vapor once more. Amorphous, quantum probability collapsing from waveform to particle back to waveform once more. I have never been capable of maintaining friends. A vagabond who charms all and inevitably pushes them away by my sincerity. I am a brazen clown, though weary of only being known as such. I love making people laugh and making them feel loved. I love respecting everyone unilaterally and loving them unconditionally. Sarcasm and sass often find homes in the hearts of the insecure, whose allegiances I know all too well. I know I am a performer, and I loathe to admit it, an intellectual, though hopefully rooted in my heart and not my brain, and that I have a great capacity for memorization, an endless zeal for literature, voracious. Perhaps I really don't belong anywhere. I am existing as a voyeur, to observe and report those experiences which bewilder all, and are describable only in terms of dream logic. Sometimes I resent my psychic prowess. Sometimes I yearn for ignorant bliss, as with my coworkers, as with all these great people dancing around me, unconcerned with obtuse notions of mind, pure rhapsody, which I embody here better than anywhere, to revel in the moment, the mystery of creation, supplication, a gesture of divinity by way of channeling, by way of introspection, by way of still contemplation. The piezoelectric quality of the skeleton, espoused by Pythagoras, though unknown in scientific jargon, as a necessity for wisdom, the divinity of rhythm. A sound wave washes over the body and transmutes upon impact with the skeleton into electric charge, inducing the compulsion to dance. Most all here are unaware of these analytic dissections of experience, and the joy stems from the song being considered intellectually, not the imposition upon the body as electric phenomenon. But this is what occurs, and is the seat of mystical trance states induced by dance. As the final encore concludes, the throng of people exodus as a herd of cattle through the various entrances and exits. The Brothers of Brass jam in the parking lot. The El Camino blasts shitty techno disco EDM with slutty coke whores dancing in the ball pit, in the bed likely poisoned with syphilis. Endless hissing of tanks, propositions for narcotics, an ocean of experience divulging some mystery unbeknownst to most. Clam is our great secret. Though they do seem to be having a moment, they have been having it for 40 years now, almost. They are the finest institution in live music, a perpetual excellence machine. Those who deride it mock out of subjective preference, which is fine and noble. There is nothing wrong with owning your individuality. However, if one is analyzing objectively live music as an experience, Clam and Clam alone have secured their position as the greatest of all time. Their body of work, which grows each year, is the finest testament to camaraderie, devotion to a dream, brotherhood of man, aggressive virtuosity, devoid of pretension, without sacrificing success in any way. They are a Goliath of commercialism, yet still totally approachable, famous, not celebrities. I know if I ever met any of them, I could have a conversation with them easily, though perhaps I am unique in that way. I have no doubt that people often get starstruck when they cross paths with any of the four. Back at the hotel, another girl emerges. I met her yesterday. Her name is Leanne. She lives in Netherlands in the house previously owned by the Green Sky fiddle player. It is a long-running joke they have perpetuated all weekend. She is a newlywed. I met her husband. I forget his name. Long black hair, curly, nice guy. Leanne is a chamber pianist, though she primarily gives lessons. She gets real cozy, inciting the scorn of everyone around me by being so obviously sexually attracted to me. She is pretty and very charming. Generous, I have no doubt. Not fine, not hot, wouldn't say that. But fine when seen through the eye of the soul. Not a Colorado native, but a mountain girl through and through. Glasses, straight brown hair, acceptable figure, nothing to write home about. But, as I said, all the more grateful, I have no doubt. Not a dog by no means. A fine wife to whomever that guy is that she's not hanging out with. When she fucks him, she's fucking him. And when she fucks me, she's fucking me. And when she fucks anyone else that catches her eye, she's fucking them. The months between my birthday shows and now saw me cash in my land and work in Eagle, Colorado, as a pizza cook at Pazzo's. Tom, the owner, is a nice guy. I worked hard. He appreciated me. I'd like to hope he appreciates me. Present tense. But now I'm leaving Colorado to go first to Clam in Vegas, then to the coast, Los Angeles. I have decided, despite my deep disdain for cities, I have to go into Babylon to make it work. Writing has become a compulsion, and I have to go into the city and seek my fortune.